Welcome to the San Francisco Bay Area Super Bowl 50 Host Committee's Progress Update. Please welcome to the stage our Master of Ceremonies, Frank Malacote.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you for coming and getting up nice and early this morning. For me, this is, we get up at 2:30 for our morning show. I'm the morning anchor over at Channel 5 and a former sports guy, so this is near and dear to my heart as Super Bowl 50 Host Committee event kickoff today. And, of course, it was a little over a year ago that we sent a committee out, and they've been working on it for a long time, out to Foxborough to bring this game back to the Bay Area, and that they did. And it's not just any game. This is the golden anniversary game of the NFL. It's the 50th Super Bowl, so it is such a big event. And, of course, it's going to be played in a brand-new stadium that's set to open up this summer with a soccer game and, of course, with the 49ers ready to play their season come the fall down at Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Now, we've started a kind of an unofficial countdown. I'm going to just throw a couple of numbers out just for fun. We are 1 year, 8 months, and 2 days away. If you're into days, we're 612 days away. And if you're into hours, we're 14,688 hours away. It seems like a long way away, but there's a lot of work to do. And it's such a great opportunity for the Bay Area to showcase what a great place it is to live here, and not just here down at Santa Clara and San Francisco and the greater Bay Area, but all over Northern California, up in wine country and Tahoe. Our area is going to be showcased on a national and really a global platform come February the 7th. And, of course, that's coming up in 2016. A lot of work to be done. A lot of work has already been done by the host committee, San Francisco Bay Area Super Bowl 50 Host Committee. And they don't want to make this just another Super Bowl. They want to make it the best Super Bowl ever. And that's why you're here today. We're going to unveil a couple of milestones. We're going to unveil the host committee's new mark, the logo, which I think you're going to find very impressive with a new little twist. You're going to see that today and begin a new phase as we prepare for February 7th, 2016, which is not too far off. We're going to begin the day with the mayor of San Francisco, in San Francisco County. He's the 43rd mayor. And he was right on the forefront with the big committee trying to bring this Super Bowl back to San Francisco. So put your hands together for Mayor Edley. Mayor, come on up.
Thank you. All right, Frank, thank you. Welcome, everybody, to our beautiful Exploratorium. I know this is going to be one of the wonderful places that hundreds, if not thousands, of people are going to be able to see as they come through here. I just want to thank all of the people that have been working together, and welcome my good friend Mayor Matthews back up here. I know Chuck Reed couldn't make it today, but it's really going to be exciting. And as this builds up, you can see all the different aspects that are going on. I've already sent our team out to New York this past earlier the year to kind of take a good look at how things are done today in this year's Super Bowl, and we'll do that again just to make sure that we have all the best practices, work with NFL, work with our team officials, work with the other different agencies that should be put together, because this will be, as Frank indicated, it will be not only a national event, it will be an international event, and that's why Charlotte's with us, because we know that our protocol is going to be at the very best to host a lot of people coming from all over the world to see this event and to be part of it. We're all getting ready for this, and we expect literally every hotel from San Jose to Santa Clara to San Francisco to be all filled for that whole week, if not longer. There's going to be a lot of different events. We have to move people around. I want to thank our chamber, our Bay Area Council for working with us, our Silicon Valley Leadership Forum. We're all working together as an entire region, not just in San Francisco. It's Santa Clara, it's San Jose, it's the entire peninsula region working together to make sure we all succeed, get people moving around, have all the exciting events that can go on to support this event. And my gosh, when you look at the logo, gold-plated 50, that's a wonderful, wonderful sign. And it just means so much, and we're going to be able to explain all that history. But I want to get back to thanking the committee that's put together. Daniel, you've done a wonderful job, and Keith, you're going to be explaining the Super Bowl committee as you're heading up, a wonderful, dedicated group of people that's going to grow for more people committed to help us succeed. I want to say thank you to both of you for turning what had been announced as $30 million in pledges and commitments to today. Already, these monies are in hand. And so they've turned from commitments to actual donations. And this really is a strong reflection of how committed the people are, how people are excited about this to make sure it's happening. And I know we might even be able to do more, and I'll leave that announcement to all of you. That gets exciting about it. It's kind of like a football contract. It just gets bigger. But I want to say thanks again to Mr. York, because I know that we had this conversation some time ago about just building legacy in the Bay Area, and we are so glad to be hosting this with all the other mayors. There's going to be a lot of things happening, and I also know that even with money raised, we know that this is going to be the most exciting, the most innovative, but also the most philanthropic Super Bowl ever in the history. And I know the NFL will be proud of our region's way that we've done it. And thanks to Daniel Lurie and his wonderful leadership, 25% of all the money raised will go to impoverished families throughout the Bay Area. This is just a wonderful reflection of what sports is, but also events that we are proud of. So again, thank you. Welcome, everybody. I look forward to seeing all the newest things, the updates, and we'll be back here periodically reporting on everything we're doing in transportation and getting people around and all the events that we're going to be proud to announce. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Of course, San Francisco is the host city, but the game itself will be played down in the South Bay at Santa Clara at brand new Levi Stadium. And the mayor from Santa Clara is here, and he's had a lot to do with getting everything organized down in that neck of the woods, as well as getting ready for a football season, a soccer season, among other things. And you got the WWE down there, too, the big SmackDown. We can't forget that. At any rate, put your hands together for the mayor of Santa Clara, Mr. Jamie Matthews.
Well, first of all, thank you, Frank, and thank you to Mayor Lee, and of course to the host committee. I'm very excited to hear about this progress report, because this is really history in the making. And what is it about history we remember is the iconic visions, the iconic symbols, and the emblems that we carry throughout it. And this one will be so unique because it's a departure from the Roman numerals to 50, just showing again and underscoring just how exciting and how unique this is the Golden Jubilee. And I'll tell you, in the Bay Area, we've been ready for a Super Bowl for a long time. And to have it here hosted in the new Levi Stadium, which is absolutely gorgeous venue, and be able to do this in a regional fashion, which shows really what we can do together as a region. We can't be beat when you highlight everything from San Francisco to Silicon Valley. We can't be beat on anything that we do. We have the very best team, of course, Dr. John York. We have the very best team playing in Levi Stadium with the San Francisco 49ers, and we're just so excited to be able to retain them here in the San Francisco Bay region and have them, again, go for a 6th Super Bowl, I hope, here in the future, and get that trophy and be able to live up to the prominence which they have. And I have to say that on behalf of the City of Santa Clara, my council colleagues that are here, which is our former Mayor Patricia Mahan and current council member Julio Fuentes, our city manager. We have Steve Van Dorn, David Andrade from the Super Bowl host committee, that we're absolutely committed to not only make this a great event, but make this an event to be remembered that will be, I think, fitting of the history that will be made in Santa Clara, California, and the San Francisco Bay region. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Our next speaker is Keith Bruce. He is the CEO of the San Francisco Bay Area Super Bowl 50 Host Committee, 25 years of global sports marketing and event management, and the resume is pretty incredible. The Olympics, the FIFA World Cup, NCAA Final Four, and oh, by the way, he's also been on target with 11 Super Bowls, the 11 last Super Bowls. So he's a busy man. He's got 20 months to kind of put this all together, so please put your hands together for Mr. Keith Bruce. Keith, come on up.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Frank. Hey, before we get started, we'd like to show a short video that we hope gets everyone excited about Super Bowl 50 and how we plan to make it uniquely Bay Area.
should know. I say it once, twice, I say it nice and slow, yeah. Hey, now listen up and listen real close, baby. It's the words in my mouth that matter the most.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone.
Twice, I'm gonna ride it again, yeah.
Super Bowls are supposed to be fun. Thank you very much. First, let me say thank you to Mayor Lee and Mayor Matthews for joining us here today. We have a fantastic working relationship with both of your cities, working with great people like Martha Cohen and Julio Fuentes and others. And I'm looking forward to continuing our great partnership in the weeks and months ahead on the road to Super Bowl 50. So thank you. I'd also like to say thank you to Jed York, Dr. John York, and Parag Marathe from the 49ers. We wouldn't be here today without your hard work and support with the NFL and the construction of the beautiful new Levi Stadium. We're all excited for the first season in your brand new home and to your success on the field this year. Thank you. We brought everyone here today because it's been a year since our chairman, Daniel Lurie, Jed, and the bid committee won Super Bowl 50 for the Bay Area. And we have a lot of good news to share about our progress. First, today, we are very proud to unveil our new identity, our new logo for the host committee, how we will be recognized from this day moving forward. The logo is designed by award-winning Bay Area graphic artist Michael Schwab. Michael is the artist behind the Golden Gate National Park's posters we've all come to know and love here in the Bay Area. We are thrilled to have had the opportunity to partner with someone who truly understands what the Bay Area is all about. We asked him to design a mark that speaks to the strength and significance of hosting this Super Bowl, the 50th Super Bowl, and the stamp that the Bay Area will put on it. And frankly, to use a baseball term here, we think he's knocked it out of the park, and here it is. Thank you. Michael, I know you're in here somewhere, so please raise your hand. Michael Schwab. We're very proud of this logo, obviously, and we believe our partners will be incredibly proud to associate their brands with this logo, just as they are incredibly proud to be part of the growing number of Bay Area companies who are supporting our region's efforts to host this monumental Super Bowl. Last year, when we were preparing the bid for Super Bowl 50, we exceeded our goals and gathered close to $30 million in pledges. We've spent much of the past 8 months securing those initial pledges, turning them into real commitments, Mr. Mayor, as you acknowledged, and bringing in new regional partners along the way. At this point, just over a year after winning the bid, and a little less than 2 years before Super Bowl 50, I am very pleased to announce we have secured $40 million in total funding and commitments. Thank you. Thank you. We are benefiting from both the generosity and the expertise of the Bay Area's business community. These companies are standing shoulder to shoulder with us to make sure that the Bay Area shines, and many of them are in the room here with us today. So thank you. And we continue to be encouraged by the response from the Bay Area corporate community, who understand that the Super Bowl is more than just a game. It is an opportunity to highlight all the Bay Area has to offer on a global stage, and we truly intend to do that. These are the first 17 partners who have stepped up to support the San Francisco Bay Area Super Bowl 50 Host Committee, all of them committing valuable funding, products, and services that will allow the Host Committee to deliver on our obligations and our goals. We are incredibly proud to have this family of world-class companies on our team. And while we're proud of the progress we've made thus far, we are nowhere near finished. We're not done. We'll keep enlisting partners, we'll continue to push, and we'll keep raising money right up through February 7, 2016. And one of the big reasons we're going to be doing that, as Mayor Lee alluded earlier, we have committed to setting aside 25% of all money raised to go to high-performing Bay Area nonprofits. And we believe that Super Bowl 50, as a result, will have an enormous, long-lasting, positive impact across the entire region, long after the game ends. This will go a long way towards fulfilling our goal for Super Bowl 50 to be the most giving Super Bowl ever. We are very excited about our progress. We look forward to great things ahead. Our goal is to deliver a phenomenal Super Bowl, an incredible experience on behalf of the NFL, the 49ers, and the region. And we want to invite the entire Bay Area to come celebrate and participate with us. Thank you very much.
All right, Keith, thank you very much. Our final speaker is the chairman of the host committee, and this gentleman went with a bunch of folks. They went out to Foxborough with mini iPads and put out their bid to bring this ball game back here to the San Francisco Bay Area. He had a vision, and he delivered in a big, big way. Pleased to have Daniel Lurie with us. Come on up, Daniel.
Thank you. Mayors, thank you. It's fun to see you in this setting after working with both of you for so long to get us to this point. Keith, great job up here. We're excited to have you as our CEO. You've built an incredible team to date. I'm looking out at a few of them. Pat Gallagher, Danielle Delancey, Rosie, and others. The team is being set, and so Keith, thanks for your leadership, and we're excited to have you on board. I'd like to give you a sneak peek at two initiatives that we're working on that we'll launch in the fall. One is NFL Business Connect, which is a business development initiative that offers procurement opportunities for local small businesses. It's something that NFL is very committed to. It's something that goes in line with our notion that this is a community-wide event. The program enables small businesses that operate here locally to do business with the NFL during the time of all of these events and to work with the host committee. And second, and what's near and dear to my heart has been mentioned, is announcing our legacy fund. And we are calling it the 50 Fund. This will be a separate 501c3 to disperse the 25% of all monies that we raise to invest in high-performing nonprofit organizations. All of this money will stay here in the Bay Area and help support low-income individuals and families, and we also intend to work on the environment and the sustainable part of our culture here, and it goes in line with Levi's Stadium. I want to thank the Niners once again, Dr. York, Prague, Jed. This doesn't happen without you guys. So thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you for building an amazing stadium. Thank you for fielding such a great team. And once again, I also want to thank Mayor Lee, Mayor Matthews, Mayor Reed. This does not happen without the region coming together. We know what we've been through. We're excited about the future together. We were talking backstage about how these type of events, these international events, cannot happen without bold leadership, and you both are examples of that. So thank you. I think that's all. I got nothing else. And one last thing. I'm looking out. That film, Goodby, Silverstein. Amazing work. That was the first time I had seen that film. It was amazing. I want to thank our host committee who have been with us from day one. There's some of you in the room. Thank you for being with us. 20 months to go, We're going to need everybody in this room pulling in the same direction. So thank you. Have a great day. Stick around. Have some more drinks. Thanks.
Thank you, Daniel. In concluding, as Daniel mentioned, we're just 20 short months away. It's going to be here before you know it. That's 87 weeks, and if you're into minutes, and I know you are, 881,280 minutes away. That seems like nothing, right? Well, it'll be down at Levi Stadium before you know it, February the 7th, 2016. And if I may put in a personal plug, we're very proud at CBS to be televising the game on Channel 5 as well. And sometimes you get lucky, the luck of the draws. You know, the Super Bowl just kind of spins from network to network, and we were lucky enough to get number 50, and it just happens to be right here in our backyard, so that's great. Well, as you saw in the film, the Bay Area is not just hosting, they're hoping to redefine what the Super Bowl is. And I think it's important, I mentioned this earlier, that it's not just the Bay Area, it's not just Santa Clara, it's not San Francisco, it's Northern California, really, because we're all going to be put on this pedestal on that day, the week before, weeks before, months before, and people are really going to get an idea of who we are, what we are, and how great this Northern California area is a place to live. So, in concluding in that, thank you for coming. If we could have all the speakers, the mayors, and the rest, Keith and Jeff, come on up. We'd like to get some photo ops up here with the four of you gentlemen. And if the media would like to talk to some of these gentlemen, I'm sure they would be happy to go one-on-one with you after you get a little food and drinks. So thank you for coming, and February 7th, not too far away, 2016. Thanks.